Hello, lovely people. Okay, so cucumber soap. I have these lovely cucumbers here from Woolies. What we're going to do with these is we are going to dry the skins and use the insides for a puree. When you're drying, now it's slippery, when you're drying skins, it's best to try and get them in as long as strips as you can. I don't know why it works better, it just does. I really don't understand the science behind it. If there is a science, I don't even know. I have a dehydrator, a food dehydrator, so I'm going to put them in that, but you can also just use the oven if you want to. Just lay them out on baking paper and just put them on, just check on them often. Don't put them on too hot. But I've only used a food hydrator, so I can't actually tell you how long it will take. Just check on them often till they're all dry, till they're like super dry, because we're going to turn this into powder. So they need to be super dry. Alright, I'm a terrible shot. Not overly worried about the little bits of skin. Okay, so I'm going to put those aside. The reason I've cut up so much is I need more of the skin than I do of the actual cucumbers. So I'll probably be eating those too. Alright, so I'm going to put a bit of distilled water in there if I can find my... So it's not distilled, it's demineralised. Yeah, so just going to put just a little bit in. I don't think I need very much. Just to get them started. You can just judge. Now I've got a little cordless fancy thing here, so it's not that fancy really. All you do is make sure your dots are lined up, and then yuck, don't want to get that on the bottom, so we might move that over, and then okay, so I'm thinking there's not quite enough water in there. Let's put a little bit more in. There we go. I've given this a really good go because I want to get this with as little chunks in it as possible. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, what I think I might actually do for this one is strain it. But finding a strainer, I have one somewhere. Just giving this one a clean up with some alcohol. I'll tip this in here and see. Oh yeah. You can't really see much of anything from that angle. Right, smells good. It smells like cucumber. Funny that. because I'm doing it this way, I might want to do the other cucumbers as well. Yeah, there's still a couple of chunks in there, but I mean it's... Oh, fuck! Well, there you go. Shit. Why is it this stuff only ever happens when you do it on camera? Honestly. Oh, seriously. So annoying. I'm going to put that back in there. So rude. So rude. Honestly. Just rude. You can sit on there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop back through this. She's not too bad. It's really not too bad at all. Like you can see, it's fairly watery. But there will not be enough liquid for the soap recipe. So yes, what I'm going to do is put that aside. I'll do the exact same thing with my remaining cucumbers and we'll see how much juice I end up with. Okay, so from 3 cucumbers, this is what I've ended up with. I probably won't use this. I will only use this. Well, not probably. I won't use that. There is small amounts of larger pieces in here, and if I used the actual puree itself, it could possibly go mouldy in the soap because it may be too much. Whereas because this is so much more just liquid, you're less likely to get anything to mould if it's not like big pieces. You're always going to be really careful when you make any sort of food soaps that you don't have chunks of food. So yeah, this will just get chucked out, and yeah. All right, well, I'll bring you back in a minute, and we'll put the skins on the trays to go in the dehydrator. Okie dokie. These are the trays that live in my dehydrator. All I'm going to do, pretty simple, I'm going to lay them out next to one another. Nothing special. I'm putting the wet side down. Don't know if that makes a difference. Don't really know. Just making sure that they're not sitting on top of one another. It has room for 5 trays, I think, so I'm not overly worried about space, she says as she goes and organises them so that they don't take up space. I'm kind of amusing, I know. But yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Just put these out. And then I'm doing orange peels and oranges as well. Orange slices. So they will go on the other trays. But orange slices take a lot longer than any sort of peel, because there's just so much more liquid in the slice rather than in the peel, because you've only just got to worry about the little bit in the peel. So yeah, just be aware of that. I might actually cut these up a little bit, rip them up a little bit, like that, so they fit. That one's a bit thin, I don't really need that one. Actually, what I might do as well, so that one's pretty thin, we'll take that one out, put a thicker one in, same as that one's a bit thin. Let's put a thicker one in. I reckon it looks pretty good. Right, cool. Okie dokie, we're back with our dried grass. It looks like dry grass. I think it's dried enough. I left the oranges on for 10 hours. This I left on for, ooh, can't tell you, don't actually know. Now I don't know if this is the best tool for this, but we're going to find out. I do not have a mortar and pestle, but I do have a coffee grinder, which I don't think is very, very different from this. So we'll see. If it doesn't work in here, we'll use the coffee grinder. Be warned, if you do this at home, that cucumber peel does not smell very nice at all when it's drying. Wow. Wow. That's mixed down so beautifully. It's still a lot bigger than I would like though. Oops. Looks like I'm mixing up pot. It really does. I'm chopping up here. Yeah. Oh, not the best smell, honestly. It's definitely too big. I think it's dry enough. However, so I'm wondering if we run it through the coffee grinder, whether that will make a difference, because you can see these are still fairly big. So yeah, I don't know, we could just run it for a little bit longer and see. I don't think it's going to come down much smaller though, and I do want it way smaller. Wait, line our dots up. This thing's great. Don't think we're going to get it any finer than it is now in this thing. Which it's still, I don't think it's fine enough. But it's better than it was. Alright, well we'll give it a go in the coffee grinder and see how it goes. Okay, coffee grinder. Let's see if this makes a difference. Yes, it does. Okay, I can actually see it swirling around inside there. Yeah, that's 1,000 times better. Now I don't have anything to put it in. I don't really want to be breathing that in. Probably won't hurt me, but yeah, you can definitely see the difference now. Tip it out. Oh, it smells. It smells really bad. There we go. Cucumber powder. Brilliant. Hello, lovely people. Look at me covered in stuff already. Okay, I've got all my oils here, my lye and my cucumber water, all ready to go. I've just poured my liquid oils into my solid oils that I have melted down in the microwave. This is another one that I hope will be, well, this is another one that is in the new soap book, but I hope the new soap book will be out by the time this video goes online. But oh, nearly forgot. Cucumber skins. Cucumber skins. We're going to put these. Oh, wow. Oh, they're unpleasant. Just so you know. Yeah, let's just dump them in. Let's just dump them in now. We're going to mix this in a minute anyway, so. Oh, that's going to be so pretty and speckly. Yes. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Oh, I've just found a huntsman in the sink. My hair keeps moving and I keep thinking there's things crawling on me. It's freaking me out. Alright, I'm supposed to be professional here, but I'm not being very professional because I've just found a huntsman. Okay, so when I have my lye in little containers like this, which I don't normally do, but I'm doing for the video, I always make sure to scrape as much as I possibly can out. Now the reason my lye was cloudy is because that was the last of the jug, and also it has tussar silk in it, which sometimes can make it a little cloudy. But yes, I like to scrape as much as I can out so that I'm not messing with my measurements. Alright, so I'm not worried about this just yet. I just want to get this incorporated a little bit with the oils. You can put it in now if you want to. You can put it in before you put the lye in. That's not a problem. There's no right way. Well, I mean, there's a right way to do things, but like this doesn't have to go in at a particular time. If you're a new if you're a new soaper and you're a little worried, put it in first. Just don't stress about it. And the whole point of soaping is well, for me, the whole point of soaping is to not stress out. It's just be calm. You can see there's a couple of little bits of, probably, I don't know, palm or something floating around in there. It will incorporate, so I'm not worried. I'm loving this speckle though. Alright, let's give this a bit of a whiz, see how it goes. As much as I'm hoping it stays this colour, there's a pretty good chance it's just going to go brown. I think it's already changing colours. Alright, now I'm going to put the liquid in now. I'm going to take that off because I'll probably scrape this. Ooh. Oh, and I'm going to use a fragrance oil called Cucumber Ginger Mint from Candle Supply. It's very, oh God almighty, that's cold. It's very gingery. No, not very gingery, it's very cucumbery. Now this is getting thick quick, which I'm not surprised. This will happen. Let's give it a whiz. There we go, that's better. That's got to let loose a little bit because it was so cold. We'll move that out of the way and I'll go grab a mould because I'm an idiot and forgot to get one. So yeah, it's unlikely this will stay green. I could put green mica in here, but I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what it does, even though if it goes brown, it probably won't sell because most people don't tend to buy brown soaps. I don't know why, it's very annoying. Alright, so I've never used this fragrance before, so I'm just going to just chuck it in and we'll see what happens. Yeah, that was a full bottle of fragrance, so I've definitely not used it before. It's not ricey. Doesn't look like it's thickening up at all, so I'll give this a little whiff. Now she's thickening. So what I'm going to do is, before that goes too stupid, case it does go too stupid, is I'm going to pour into here. It is definitely thickening. And that is my little, what I call smell me's for the market, so people can smell the soaps that are wrapped up in shrink wrap. Because that's how I like to package my soaps. Alright, you can go in there. Ugh, too much sticky stuff, and I don't think I can muck around too much with this. You know, it's not that bad. It's going thick, but it's not like soap on a stick thick. It's just thick. It's just raced a little bit. I love how it looks. I hope it doesn't go brown. It's so pretty. It's so speckly. I'm right into the speckles at the moment. I don't know why. No, you've learnt before. Don't do that. Yeah, you can see how thick it's getting now. Very, very. Oh, look at that. Very, very thick. I have to give her a bit of a tap down. Sorry in advance. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, that's going thick. Wow. Yes. Okay, we'll do a texture top on this one because it's definitely thick enough to do so. If you give it sort of like a little bit of movement, you can generally get it to spread out. There we go. Very nice. I love how it looks. It looks so good. I'm so glad I did those cucumber skins. That was well worth the effort. Okay, let's put that out of our way on the floor. Okay. Got a spoon here. And nothing fancy, just going to do a spoon top. So all you do when you do a spoon top is you just get a spoon and you just sort of slide it down the edge and then pull it across like that. And you can do them as wide as you want or as close together as you want. This is really setting up, and when it does, you'll find you'll get a lot of batter on the back of your spoon. Spin it round. Do it again like that. That's a lot. That is a lot. It really is setting up. Okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little spoon top on this one as well, so that it matches. Just did the 4 edges like that. I hate wasting soap. And then yeah, I just tend to go down the middle and do that. I don't know why. It's just a thing I do. And that's it. Just quick, easy texture top. It's probably one of the easiest things to do in soaping to make your tops look nice. And there you go. That's it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this turns out. It's hard to tell whether it's the cucumber water that we made that made it thicken up, or if it was the fragrance, but it doesn't matter. We got it in the mould, it looks nice, and that's all that matters. Alright, I'll see you for the cutting. Hopefully it won't be brown. Bye. Hello. Honestly, to say I am happy with this one is an absolute understatement. Look at it, still so green. I've had these out of their little mould for a day, so I just got a little bit of, that's just from the other soap. But this hasn't gone brown at all. It's beautiful. So cucumber peel powder, it's fantastic. The only thing that I can see is that the colour has sort of bled a little bit. But it hasn't gone brown anywhere where it's hit the air. So I'm very, very happy about that. Alright, so let's see if we can cut this one properly. Come on, don't be a doofus. Oh, that's right. I have to do this at the back of the camera angle. I forgot if I press down too hard on the bench, it does stupid things because there's nothing underneath the front of the bench. So we'll just move you over here. Oh, no, why am I trying to open that? Gosh, it's like I don't know what to do anymore. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Look how pretty this is. That's so pretty. Like there's just so many different greens in it. And even the soap itself is like a really pale green. So the cucumber water has actually coloured the batter. That I could not be happier with this. So happy with this. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So it'll be interesting to see what it does now that the air's hit it. It does look like it's gel. It all needs a clean up, of course. Yeah, it does look like it's gelled, which doesn't surprise me, but that's such a pretty soap. Alright, well, I mean, they all look exactly the same. There's no point you seeing me take them all out of here. Just keep getting more soap on my fingers. Alright, I will see you for the next one.